And this was it. Paris. I stepped out of the downpour into Flamel's hutch just in time. What followed was some kind of meteorological insanity. Hurricane Herbert baffled weathermen and struck anywhere in the world without warning. That was far from my biggest concern, though. You see, during the long cab ride from the airport, I'd taken some liberties with my walk dogs, what with the kind of march a gumshoe puts them through. Bumbled up and explaining to the obnoxious cabbie in my very approximate French that, no, I didn't want a detour to gawk the big old oil rig they planted downtown. Fate sucker punched me right in the gut. I, left my shoes in the cab. Good evening.
Good evening, monsieur. My name is Serge, and I'm the concierge here. How may I help you?
It's quite the weather we're having out there.
Oh, yes. A freakster. They call it the Herbert, taking the entire world by storm.
Huh, yeah. Paris is still beautiful in the storm, though.
I wholeheartedly agree, monsieur. She's the prettiest no matter the weather.
I believe I have the right address. Rue de Montmorency, 51. I'm interested in an apartment.
Everything is rented out, monsieur. I'm sorry.
Everything?
Well, yes, everything.
Man, I can't catch a break.
Paris is a busy city. What can I say?
I'm a flooring inspector. Came here to look into a certain apartment. Floor issues, you understand. Structural integrity.
Monsieur, permettre license?
Those are obsolete. Everything's digital nowadays.
A flimsy excuse if I've ever heard one.
My interests are scientific in nature. I understand there's some historical significance to this building.
You are correct. Sir Nicolas Flamel, the famed alchemist, lived here for a while. On the top floor.
May I see that apartment?
I'm afraid not, sir. As you well guessed, it is being held onto.
Held on to, huh? Any chance it's a mysterious person interested in stabilizing volatile elements and such?
Monsieur is very inquisitive.
I'm here to check the plumbing for any leaks.
Surely you jest. They have been checked last month. They remain just as horrible, leaky, and unfixable as ever.
Oh, right. Excuse me for a second. Looks like a flyer about Nicolas Flamel. Nicolas Flamel, 1330 to 1418, was a French scrivener and a manuscript seller. He's supposed to have learned important alchemical secrets at some point during his life, feverishly pursuing esotericism from then on. Flamel is recorded as having resided in this building in what was then an attic. That's it. It's bored me to tears. Can't even see letters anymore. This might prove useful at some point. It's an old portrait of, I guess, that Flamel fella. He's looking kinda surprised for some reason. I guess people were all scraggly back then.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready, right this way.
Olmsted, huh? Nice, familiar ring to it. There's a fishing hook just lying on the floor. I wonder how it got here. I don't think I'm getting any calls here.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
Nothing that way. Must be the missus. She's got a fierceness to her. If there's pants to be worn around here, I bet she's the one wearing them.
Oh, Serge, we will be so happy here. Now get cracking on that dinner. Allez!
I'm sorry, I can't read.
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help. It's probably Latin. That's as good a guess as any. Does the name Olmstead ring a bell, Mr. Serge?
I do not know who you are or what are you seeking, but this conversation ends now. I have some soup on the stove and I must tend to it. Au revoir.
I can't just blindly walk up there. Need someone to show me upstairs. That's a lot of book right there. Not everything's gone digital, I guess. I find that strangely comforting. That's the concierge's prerogative. Oh, wow. Getting such a garbled mess. It's indecipherable. I don't think I'm getting any calls. Been a while since I've seen one of these. The world has changed indeed.
Mr. Watson.
A reddish corridor of old portraits and domestic odors. Judging by the smells and sounds, that way lies the kitchen. I could use some warm soup right now. Nah, it's private. Getting nothing here. That would result in something. Not a smart place to put a hook in. Nah, I can just use the bell. I'm not going anywhere near Serge's old lady. Same guy. It's not a bookmark. Nah. No resin. I think we got off on the wrong foot, Monsieur Serge.
Makes no difference. I cannot show you the apartment, and that is final.
I can pay handsomely.
It is not a question of finances. It is about loyalty and respect.
Loyalty to whom, Mr. Olmstead?
Oh, your inquisitiveness grows tiresome. I have things to do. Now, if you'll excuse me, please let yourself out. Ah, it's you again. Look, monsieur, I have a wife on the stove and a soup in the other way around. My point is, I'm a busy man.
Soup? There are more important things than soup.
You are technically correct, but it is too late in the evening for us, even in Paris.
I just wanted to come clean. It's Olmsted who sent me. I was just testing you before.
Oh, really? I never saw him with anyone else before, let alone sending someone. Allow me to remain suspicious as to your truthfulness. The fact that you know his name does not mean you represent him or are even his friend.
You have the right to your opinion.
And the right to ignore your apartment visiting insistences.
I'm here for the thing Mr. Olmsted left behind. I'm sure I can find a way to convince you that I'm his representative.
Fine, I'll play along. Let me think. Something that only he and I would know. Aha! All right. Could you perhaps tell me, Mr.
K-type.
Mr. K-type, do you know what his nickname for me was? That only he and I knew? And if you tell me that, I'm fully convinced he really did send you and hand you the key to Flamel's room.
Flamel's what?
Room!
Rome?
Room! Oh, you are insufferable!
Gramps?
Not by a long shot.
Stretch?
No,
Sergio Leone?
not even close.
I'm sure it'll come to me.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else, monsieur?
Not for now, I guess.
Adieu.
A beautiful depiction of Flamel indeed, Mr. Olmsted. Your penthouse quarters are ready. Right this way.
Olmsted, huh? That's a lot of... Oh, wow.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see you.
It's a flyer whip. It's also got a writ of his goings and doings. Reading that, though, is a first-class ticket to Knapsville. Population Z's. Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either. That would result in something positive. I, don't know what to do with these. It's not a book.
Oh no, do you not have anything better to do with your time than torture me, Mr. K-type?
May I inquire about a book you have here?
You may. It is our Flamel Memorial Guest Book. I have been keeping it for more than 30 years now.
So it's one of those things you write your impressions in after visiting?
You should be a detective.
How can I give my impression on Flamel if you won't let me visit his rooms?
I don't know. Does this lobby elicit any historical enthusiasm in you?
Alright, I'd like to jot down my impressions of the place.
I'm afraid I can't let you personally do that, but I will be happy to write down whatever it is you wish.
Alright. By the way, what a beautiful quill you've got there.
Actually, it's a fountain pen, made to look like a quill.
Is the feather real?
A quite real Corvus Corax feather, yes. A fine present from someone very close to my heart. What shall I write?
I, Donald R. Archetype.
Yes?
Of sound body and mind.
Yes?
Hereby declare this fine evening
Yes?
that, through circumstances that were hard to predict.
Bon Dieu, is there more?
Oh, I've only just begun. I am a visitor to these strange francophone lands.
Yes?
So I staggered through the rain-slick streets of the metropolis.
In the name of all that is sacred, is there more?
For, in these precipitous times, my efforts to abscond the true nature of my incursions into the obscure and forbidden.
Monsieur, you'll have to excuse me. I will be right back. Je viens, je viens.
Monsieur Serge seems to have forgotten his beloved pen there.
This is for you, Papillon.
Oh, Monsieur Olmsted, it's beautiful. You are too kind.
As Mac Viper said,
I might have known it was you. What is it now?
I remembered what Olmsted used to call you. It was Papillon.
A con but boy in the face of evidence. You truly must be an envoy of my dear friend. I will give you the key to the apartment. Please reassure Monsieur Olmsted of my everlasting devotion and friendship.
I'll be sure to do that. Thanks. What is it that endeared you so to Olmsted, Mr. Serge?
Strange. I find it hard to put my finger on it. I just feel so loyal to him.
Strange.
I suppose it is a bit strange, but I'm an old man.
Yeah, okay. How do you remember Olmsted?
Oh, a very, very warm and likable gentleman.
Yeah, but what of his appearance?
Appearance? Funny. Now that you mention it, I'm having a hard time recollecting his visage.
Strange.
Yes, maybe. But I'm an old man and my memory is foggy about a lot of things.
Yeah, that would explain it. Is Flamel's, thing still up there?
Is Sing, Monsieur Archetype?
Oh, come on, Serge. I work for the man. You know, the stabilizing element he was after.
I truly know nothing of what Monsieur Olmsted was researching up there. I figured he would keep you in the loop, no?
It's complicated. Olmstein sends his regards.
Olmstein?
Huh. I mean Olmsted. Silly me.
Thank you for delivering his message.
Thanks, Serge. I'll come to bother you if there's anything else.
No bother at all. Anything for Monsieur Olmsted.
A really old, really crooked armoire. It looks, well, ancient. A big vertical crack in it lets me know it's empty. strange little pyramids of grayish-blue dust. Not gonna pick any of this stuff up. Who knows what it is, and does.
Ia atzoftu. Ia angaku. Ia zi nibo.
Okay.
Ia atzoftu.
Oh.
Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
I don't know what to say. No use here. I, or the Roman numeral for 1. I don't know what to say.
Know this, seeker. Books hold untold meaning. Order is capital.
Oh, wow. Getting... That's the concierge's prerogative.
This is for... Oh!
As Mac Viper... Pretty thing, I must admit. No thanks.
Oh, Serge, we will be... Now get cracking on that dinner!
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help. These particular books had somehow survived. They seemed to be in alphabetical order. I was gonna have to make some kind of informed choice here. Choices, actually.
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
Ancient books, rotting away in this forsaken attic. So much for anyone ever reading them. They're no use to anybody anymore. They're no use. Paris, the city of lights. More like lightning now. Looks just as dreary as any other town in a thunderstorm. Wish I could have visited under different circumstances and weather. We'll always have Paris. Rainy, somber Paris. Bonsoir, Paris. What a cacophony. Too many.
Ja, het zoft u.
Okay.
Ja, het zoft.
Okay. That would result in something positively. Nah. Seems redundant. No hooking. Don't want to hook 'em. Don't want to hook 'em. Seems redundant. Probably alchemical in nature. No time. I. Or the Roman numeral for 3. I. As Mac Thanks, Serge. I'll come to...
No bother at all.
No use for this.
Hic habitat flamilus.
That did not help. I'm not hauling that around. Nah, it's same guy. No hooking required.
Mr. Watson, come here. I want to see.
I don't think I'm getting any calls. Nothing that one. Nah, nothing. Hello, darkness, smile. I've come to lurk in you again. That's all I can remember.
There's something capital about these titles. It is reflected in the knowledge within.
Occidente.
Nothing.
Magnum.
Nothing.
Prioratus.
Nothing.
Super.
Nothing.
Imperio.
Nothing. Quod. Nothing.
I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto something.
Magnum. Nothing.
I had chosen the book starting with an I and the first word in the sentence. I was onto
Est. Draconi. In. Finem.
crow's feathers scattered all around. What the heck? I don't really need them.
Corvus. Corvi. Corvinus.
What? There's no apparent latch or handle, and it looks firmly locked. No visible opening to slip this into. I'll be damned. That's gotta be what I'm looking for. The container of constants, as it were. Huh. Sure put up a fight, didn't you, Olmsteff? Or Olmstein, or whatever. Come to Daddy.
Flomulus necessarium est.
Just apply Flamel. Hey, it worked. Huh. A solid. Looks like it was torn out of a book. Is this it? Really?
Ecce strattera.
Alright, let's see what this says. Huh. Interesting. I should tell Buzz about this right away. He'd better have a cell phone signal.